Hello and welcome to the new playthrough that I am starting on this channel, and it is one of the oldest video games it'll be back in the late 80s, one of my favourite RPG periods, and it is regarded as one of the greatest RPGs of all time, probably Sega's best RPG, outside of the Shining Forces for me, and it is Phantasy Star 2. So I just want to give it time in order to do that. And here we go. It's a game set in two separate worlds, but most of the game is set on the base world, the planet of Mota. So here we go. Just gonna do a new game. I pressed X instead of circle. Moron. It's circle. I've already got Adam, so let's mess with the sister a bit. Hello, Richard. I hope you're good. Anyway, here we go. I am haunted by nightmares every night. A young girl is battling a giant demon. I am close by but can't move or speak. All I can do is watch while the demon keeps striking at the girl. Just as she is fighting for her life, I awake. I awake in my room, dimly lit by the early dawn. I am filled with an incredible sadness and fear. I am Mota, an agent here in Paseo, the capital of Mota. I shake my head as if to scatter the remnants of the dream. I have no time to worry like a child about nightmares. In this modern age, especially with the mother brain planning and controlling all aspects of the environment, I open my window and take a deep breath of fresh air. It seems to wash away the bad feelings left by my dream. So I'm good. Here we go. Good morning, Mother. How are you? Almost 2 years have passed since starting working for me, the commander of Mota. What am I going to ask you to do will be the toughest job you have ever done, but it is vital to the future of Mota. As you know, Algo has been brought up by Mother Brain. My work as a commander has been to smoothly promote the plans of Mother Brain. I had believed that Mother Brain never makes mistakes, but those monsters all over Mota are just too much. We must find out by ourselves why those monsters were born and how to bring them under control. Mother, your mission is to go to the biosystems lab and get the recorder. If we look into the data, we can figure out how the biosystems lab ended up making those monsters. I hope from the bottom of my heart that you come back safely with the recorder. We'll see each other again. There we go. Nay, I have to leave for a while. Nay stared at me for a moment. I remembered that when we first met, she looked at me in just the same way. That was 7 months ago. Because she was the product of a mixture of human cells and those of a bio-monster. She was an outcast from society. You were still small when we first met, but now you can take care of yourself. I'm going on a dangerous journey. Too dangerous for you. I worry about you like you're my sister. Still, Nay stood in a doorway to keep me from leaving. Please, Mother, take me with you. I'll do anything for you. I took my sack and started to go, but Nay still blocked the way. I had no choice. I decided to let her come with me. So there are 3 acts within this game, and do you know what I've decided? I'm not going to stick with that name. It's actually annoying. So, once you get towards the end of the first act, you get 8 characters in total. I'm just going to do it normally. And Nay is the only character you have to have on you at all times. Not even the main character is required. In this game, and now I'm going to skip this. Oh yeah. But Nay is an important character, and you find out at the end of Act 1. Act 1 is by far the longest act in this game. It's about half the game. You know, you have to speed it up, get past all this stuff. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I tried to just have a clever name, but yeah. Anyway, equipment. I forgot what you start off with. Knife, carbon suit, shoes, oh god. Well, I mean, she doesn't have to change anything other than getting 2 weapons. How much Meseta have I got though? 200. Right, here we go. So, whenever you get through one dungeon, you usually get a new character. So I need to get to the second town, and then I can get the character Rudo, and once I've done the first 2 dungeons, I'll get the 4th character, and that'll be my team for the first act. And then once the first act is done, I'm going to be changing the team, but it's going to remain like that for the rest of the game. We've got all this other stuff. I guess I'll explain all of the different shops. So we've got the teleport station. Once I get a new town, I can teleport between each one. Now once I get to the second world, which is only like the last quarter of the game anyway, that's separate, but that's just how it goes. We've got data memory. So you've got that one. I'll save in number 3 just to make it clearer. Ah, I could have done this to change the name, never mind, but there we go. So yeah, with a lot of 80s RPGs you have to start off with grinding, but I need to find the shops first. My dad is just goofing off every day. He says he can live without working. Yeah, well basically the plot is Mother Brain for the past 1,000 years has basically helped Mota to thrive, but now there's certain problems with biohazards. And of course I've been tasked with sorting it out. Anyway, from now on women should be armed and should fight. I believe in that. Right, oh god. Right, I need 2 steel bars. And then I'm going to get an extra knife for Adam, I guess. Nothing else I can get for now, there's not even a sword I can get, right? Well, I can get a dagger. Whoa. Now Sonic Gun will be Rudo, but that's not yet. I can sell items in the item shop there, and then we've got the armour shop. This will get interesting. Oh god. Not really much I can do for now. So let me go to Algo, name System, quickly. Go. So you've got your room where you can keep items and whatnot. We're not doing that. Then we go back in, and they do expect you to do most things by yourself, but you can use the library to kind of give you a heads up on what to do. So we go to the Biosystems lab to get the recorder. If you want to find out about something here, please choose a file. So you've got, so Climber Troll is actually the final dungeon of Act 1, and that's where things happen. The dam will be useful for Act 2, and then the Mother Brain, you get hints to some stuff to do across the game. But basically the main plot is Mother Brain controls the world, and she is like the main communication system that allows the world to thrive. But there's something going on that we don't know about. Anyway, oh yes, there's one more shop to check out. You can heal up here, and you can also like heal poison, curse, whatnot. And you've got the clone labs down here which revives people, but hopefully I won't have to use that. Here we go. Do 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 do. Actually, I don't even get battles here. Do 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 do. Do a quick save. Do. Now that's actually the green dam there. That's actually near enough towards the end of Act 2. And I didn't even realise it was a dungeon. Anyway, am I not going to get battles? No? I'll head to the second town then. Actually, I'm not going to be able to make it there. Okay, strategy. I'm going to change name in order to attack things up with a weapon. I didn't know she could use these steel bars as weapons like that, but she's actually a really powerful character once you get going. Do 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 do. Let's keep keep it going. Do, 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 do. So I'm going to get to at least, or I'll probably get to level 3. And I'll get to the other town, I'll get to level 5. And then once like the first set of grinding is done, I've got to the other town. I won't be going into the bio. Chance, never mind. So yeah, the fighting from this point is automatically done. You just set up the strategy. I only really have to set up the strategy for each battle when it comes to the boss fights, and there's only 4 in the game, and one of them is towards the beginning. There's not even a boss in Act 2, there's a boss at the end of Act 1, and then Act 3, and then there we go. Do, 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 do. Oh shit. Do, 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 do. So the only thing is, it is a bit weird, but they don't really explain it much because it is an old RPG. They don't bother explaining things much in old RPGs. But Nay just randomly appeared to the main character, whatever you name him. I think his default name is Rolf. And she just lived with him since he appeared like 7 months ago. She's just this mysterious, like, I don't know, android maybe? And Nay gains a level. Do, 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 do. So I want to try and end this episode by getting Rolf, but I might have to go into the first dungeon first. I don't know if it's just do it via towns or not. No, can we like wrap this up before someone dies? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So yeah, res heals up 20. Oh shit, you do get Girez or Great Res, which does 60 and costs 70p, so it's 2 less than doing 3 separate areas. And then, well, you get the group magic as well. I forgot what that one's called now. I think it's Hines or something like that. That makes it. Oh, here we go. For some mosquitoes. Let's turn up a bit. Why are you missing 4? That's got to be a level up. Yep, there we go. So yeah, Nay goes up so easily. It just made me think straight away that something was going to happen to it. I'm not going to say whether it does or not, and I forgot you can't check experience, but I need to get added to level 3, hopefully. If not, then as long as I can get Nay up a bit, then we're good. So she'll probably be about double the level that Adam will be. And by the end of the Act 1, she'll be a higher level than every other character will even get by the end of the game. It's ridiculous. Right, that should be a level up for Adam now, surely. There we go. Right, it's going to take a while to get to level 3, so I might as well just try and get to the other town now. So I'll go heal up. How much Meta have I got? 130. Got no headgear. Got any other items? No, you've just got your equipables. Fantastic. Yeah, it's not too long of a game, but it's decently sized. It'll take a bit, especially starting off, because it's gonna take a while to start off. It's just setting up. Well, I'll do a bit of the grinding now, but I might just do a lot of the grinding off screen before I do the first dungeon. It's just really to set up. But Really? That's annoying. Well, I'm not going to bother with shields, because Rudo, who's going to be the next character, and Adam are going to be using dual-wield weapons, because Rudo uses guns. So his first best one, or his best one for the start, is a shotgun, which is an AoE weapon, which of course is what you want. I don't know if you can go under there. Go into the left, can't get through. It's this guy that tried to kill May, not very nice. But once you do the first dungeon, you can go there. That 2 new enemies already. So I could select to kill the wasp, but see, that's the problem with AI. When it does it automatically, you get juicy shit like that happening. There we go. 47 Meseta, that's more like it. So there's only 6 towns in Mota. To be fair, it doesn't take that long to get through Act 1, on paper. Thinking of it, there's like 6 dungeons. Hang on. 5 dungeons, actually. But Act 1 dungeons just need more setups than Act 2 and Act 3 dungeons. Like, you can do Act 2 and Act 3 dungeons in like a chain, but you can't really do that here. Right, here we go. So we get dagger, we get a sword, we can get. So I want to get the sword and the shotgun. Ceramic knife. Can they get that? I'm not sure, but the sword and shotgun, which is 2,000 Meseta. I guess she keeps with steel bars, and of course I'll also need armour. But right, so I'm going to heal up. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to get to the first dungeon, come out, come back to town, and then get Rudo. Anyway, where's the armour shop? Or is there no armour shop? I don't think there is there? Anyway, here's the teleport station, so I'll show you how it works now that I've got, obviously go back to Paseo, but no need to do that yet. I'll be doing that to get back once I get, well, to get Rudo, but yeah. No, it doesn't look like there's a armour shop in town, so I'll do a quick save and I'll do a bit of, well actually no, I won't do a bit of grinding yet. I want to get to the bioweapons lab. There's the blue dam. So all you have to do is make it to the lab, and then dip out, and hopefully that'll be enough. Oh, beautiful. Right, these are actually, it's a fun game, but the one thing that lets it down that I know is not going to be the case when I start going through Phantasy Star 3 and 4 is the dungeon design. The dungeon design is horrible, and it's the only thing that lets this game down. But it really can't be helped. Now, I should have probably bought an escape pipe. I don't know if I can make it there and back. I think if you go down one more bridge to the right, and then you go up, and then there's a bridge down which leads to the second dungeon. It's all technically connected as like the first dungeon, quote unquote. But I just need to survive. And make it nay up again before Adam even reaches level 4. Level 3, sorry. So that's a dead end up there. Yeah, of course it does just kind of just rush you straight into it, you know, it's like maze. It doesn't even say anything, it just blocks you off and forces itself onto the adventure, and you're like, oh fuck it, whatever, bring you with me. That's just how it is. Anyway, I will say, these games I never thought I'd ever LP on YouTube, because I sucked at these. Anyway, here we go, now we go back. Oh, here we go, big boy. Big boy Locust. Anyway, looks like I was fine after all, in order to get through it. Yeet. Yeet. So I'll make a save state basically whenever I go into the world map. Just like, I guess, a safety save. And then every time I enter a dungeon, but that means I won't really be saving, like doing the quick save thing outside of this episode at all, really. You know, because realistically I want to do the dungeon the way you traditionally do it, where, you know, there wouldn't be this quick save, quick load feature. But I will be using this speed up when it comes to doing, like, mega grinding. And I should be able to go back to Paseo now, and hopefully Rudo's there. So I don't think you have to do the first dungeon without him, do you? Let's have a look. There's a knock at the door. I'm sorry to intrude, but I have heard that Adam and Nay are trying to solve the mystery of the biomonsters. I am a professional biomonster hunter. I have little talent, except that I am good with a gun. I also want to go with you. My name is Rudo, which is short for Rudolf Steiner. Maybe you think you know a better name for me. Nope. Your name fits you well. I'm glad to have you in our group. Let's check the roster at the point where Rudo came in. It's called Reorganize. Just going to bring Rudo in. So these are going to be 3 of the 4 main party I'm going to stick with. Like, Rudo is not leaving the party at all. I think he starts on level 1, right? Yeah, everybody starts on level 1. So, headgear, bowgun, fibre coat, boots. That's all slots. I mean, I just need to get a shotgun and a thing now, but you know what? I'm going to walk back to thingy, and then I'm going to heal up, and then I'll do a bit of grinding. I won't be doing the first dungeon today. Right, you have to set up. You know, I'll do a bit of grinding, show off some battles and stuff before I get going. You know how it is. To be fair, I'm not surprised. They're very bogged down, and just the problem with Phantasy Star 2 is as well as it being extremely difficult, I think the dungeon design, it's just, you could spend so much extra time just doing battles you don't need to do. Well, that's what's going to happen tomorrow when I do the... Well, no, that was rubbish, Rudo, come on, man. So no, endgame in this is fun, but you get 4 dungeons that you get to do in any order. It's the same for Act 2 as well, but it can be slightly annoying to figure out how on earth to approach it. And then, again, dungeon design, you have to find 2 specific items in each one, but it's like kind of a puzzle layout. You've got to figure out exactly what to do. And of course, Adam with the knife is missing, so I need to use the sword and shotgun. So I probably will end up doing like a huge level jump. I might get to like level 7 or something like that before I start tomorrow. You know, buy everything off screen and set up, and then after that I shouldn't have to grind again for a long time. Well, not a long time, but before the last 2 dungeons of this act, which is basically kind of back to back. It'd be much easier if you just hit the poisoner. Cheers. God, actually, dog. I'm glad it's not like that. Later on, like not that inaccurate. Once we just get really bad RNG now. And I don't know if you want to see me like speed up the grinding or something, like do this, or I'll just like do that as soon as I am grinding now to end the episode. Nah, do you know what? I'll do it normally. Screw it, don't matter. We just chill here. You can see me grind, and well, when you see this grinding, you'll understand why I prefer doing the majority of the grinding I'll ever do off videos and through. And I've been going for 25 minutes. I can stop in a minute. You know, this is only the start up, the introduction. Nah, screw it. Let's get going. Let's go further up. Got a chance to get stuff. It's just easier to do it this way. Yeet. For experience, I need more. I need more. Probably go until Adam's level 5. Yeah, let's say that. Don't know how long that's going to take. Doesn't matter. Meow, 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 meow. Rudo with the level up. Let's go. Oh, and he's paralysed. Only for this fight though. I like it's called a poisoner being paralysed. He's not poisoned. There we go. You just see how quickly I can just breeze through battles doing it this way, but it's just easier. Once we get the shotgun and sword though, we are in business. Now with a level up again. So I never knew what Naze ears were like, but I'm assuming they're just like some Android antenna ears. I don't know. Hey hey. Yeah, Rudo is just so shit when he gets his shotgun, but once he gets shotgun, game over. Oh, it's the toads. Oh shit. Let's get rid of them, please. Big boy damage. Oh, they give you like the weakest amount of the setter out of everything as well. Eventually, Adam will get some magic as well, but because I could run the risk of getting a floggy, I'll have to heal up now. Screw it. Go. So I could leave it there. Do you know what? Yeah, I mean, I doubt you really want to see much grinding, so thank you for watching the introductory video to my playthrough of Phantasy Star 2. And in the next episode, these levels are going to be significantly higher, probably level 7. I feel like that's a safe bet. Maybe might need to be higher actually, I don't know. But level 7 or up for the first battle, you know, as well as getting those levels, I also need to have a certain amount of money in order to buy the equipment I'll need to survive the dungeon, because there will be a boss fight. So yeah, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode when I go into the first proper dungeon, the bioweapons lab. Until then, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.